myself kick back. All right, showing that I'm live on the Hangouts. I'm just waiting for it to. There we go. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Steve D from the 313, and Scott Zilla's in the house with me right now.
What's going on, guys?
Let me pop out. Where'd my chat go here? I had it set up and then I messed it up. There we go. Oh shoot, we got a good amount in the house already here. Let's see. I gotta pop this out. There we go. Brad Kelman says problems with your street. Oh, I'm not sure. He must be talking to some. Honey Lulu's in the house. I was just typing her. Headed to Florida. I'll stay on as long as I can listen to you guys. Nice. Drive careful.
Yeah.
Let's see.
How long of a drive is that to Javier's location?
Well, shit, they're right above Florida, ain't they?
I think so, but I'm not real good at geography.
Lemon Charlie's in the house. He says he's already here, so he must already be in Florida at that event. Maximum RPM says, "Hey, bro, Filthy Co's in the house." Let's see, Mike Burgess, RC. It's good to see you, Mike. What's up, party people? It's been a while since I've been on. Yeah, it has. I was just saying, it's good to see you. Aaron Cook says, no, I just got the notification right as I have to leave. Thankfully able to tune in at the end. Good luck, Steve. Sweet. Well, I appreciate you stopping in real quick and catch us on the end. AZ Froggies RC Moore says Ethan all. And let's see, Lemon Charlie says Lake City, Florida is where they're going to.
Okay.
Or that's where he is, and that's where Honey Lulu and Wayne are on their way to. Must be nice. I'd like to go to some type of event. I've been watching these videos of Pro Line by the Fire.
Yeah.
You been watching any of those?
No, I don't really. I only watch my friends' crawling videos.
Oh, this is like a big event, you know? They got like a bunch of people. But they got like rally car races. They got monster truck. They got sled pole, rock climbing, all types of shit.
Yeah.
So Fern Solo is already here also. So they're gonna have a party up in Florida or down in Florida.
All right.
Where is our invite?
I got invited to a race, but it was over 5 hours away. I was like, nah, it's all
right. So what's the deal with the tabs for the monster cans on the Hoonicorn? Oh, I got a shit ton of these things. It says right on the can here. It says unlock the vault, collect tabs, and get gear. And then so I went to monster.com. And they got, T-shirts, sweatshirts, stickers. They got a neon light that's pretty cool. Neon, Monster M, which is pretty cool sign. And each thing tells you how many tabs it is. So like 20 tabs for a hat. The more tabs, the better the better the thing is. Like the most expensive thing on there is 500 tabs. And that is a Traxxas / 4x4 VXL with the monster body on it. And then probably like the second or third most expensive is that Hoonicorn HPI Mustang. And that's 350 of them. So that's what I'm going for.
That's pretty cool. I would like to have that myself.
Better start drinking the monsters.
Yeah, I was at Sam's a little while ago. I should have got me a case.
Let's see. RC Outlaws, Daytona Beach, Florida. Breaking Silence. What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in. Fast Cart. What's going on, Kenny? It's good to see you. Bill Boynton. Hey, y'all. Let's see. Met him earlier. But yeah, I don't know when it started. I wish I would have. I wish I would have known like a while ago because there is so many like big bags that I've taken back because we get 10 cents a can. So
Yeah.
these machines, you know, you just feed them in there and it counts 10 cents, 20, 30, 40. And I returned a couple $30 bags a couple
Wow.
weeks ago. So that's 300 cans in each of them. You know what I'm saying?
Why didn't you get the MMA gloves instead of the RC? It's a lot less tabs. Well, what are you gonna do with MMA?
Oh, you.
I'm looking at this stuff now. Yeah.
They got some cool shit on there though.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like the Marlboro Miles or like the Camel
Yeah.
Bucks.
I see the monster. I see the Traxxas truck. See drone. I
For
don't see
500.
the Hoonigan.
The Unicorn HBI
Yeah. How many tabs did you say it was? 350.
350.
Maybe because I'm not registered, I don't get to see all of them. Maybe.
Oh,
But that rolling game chair is pretty cool. I need a new chair in here, man, but I don't want to spend the money on it.
collect you some tabs. Did you ever see did you see the light that they got? Was it, can you see that one?
Did I see which? What?
The neon sign.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was cool too. My monster fridge died like 3 weeks ago.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They don't even have one of those that you can buy on there.
Yeah, I need to call. I got a number from a friend who does like refrigeration work on the side, so I'm hoping I can get it fixed cheap. Last night when I was on with Frank, I had to keep going all the way in the house to get a bottle of water. Like, man, this is a pain in the ass. I want my fridge back.
Let's see what some people are saying here. 2.8 help my voltage go through grass. Oh, okay, they're talking about tire size. RC Voodoo is on his way. Oh, damn, you guys are going to have a bunch of guys down there.
Wow.
Watch drinking too many of those. My stepson drank a lot of them and started losing his hair due to too much creatine, I think it was. I got plenty of hair, Scott. I just buzzed it all off. Scott has hair like I did. You ain't got to worry about that. We got enough to spare.
Yeah, I don't think that makes your hair fall out.
Too much.
I know that guy that from Red Bull died though. That was like a year ago though.
Yeah. Let's see. JP Slayer Racing is in the house. What's up, Steve Owen's got the love. How about them being beer koozies? I'm not sure which one. I just got another one. I got a bunch of different ones. I got Traxxas ones. A couple people sent me their channel ones.
I had one from Hey Man. I thought that was pretty cool, but they stopped making them, and mine, I used it too much and wore it out.
Yeah, my other one, whenever they start falling off the can and not holding on, that's when I switch to a new one. Hey, Lulu says the cool kids. All the cool kids are going to Florida right now.
That's awesome. I'm glad they're having a good turnout. That's awesome.
Yeah, that it's going to be cool when they figure out. It's going to be hard to figure out who you want to donate that truck to. He's gonna Javier's gonna start handing it to him, and then have second thoughts, be like, "Nah, I want it back."
They put a lot of time and effort into it, so it's gonna be hard to give away, I imagine.
Definitely. Hopefully, they find someone cool. You know, not someone that's gonna be like not excited about it. You know, like you know how some people are. Like they don't show incitement. Yeah. Thanks, man. Cool.
I don't want to be a closet queen either, or shelf queen.
Yeah, shelf queen, closet queen. That's a different type of queen.
Right.
What's up, Basher Boys in the house? What's going on?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, gentlemen, I guess.
What you got the toys buggy on there from the movie
I got
Toy?
RC from Toy Story. That's what I
Yeah,
got.
Toy Story. That's what it's called.
Yep. But for some reason, I put it very real and far. Let me just get it in picture here. There you go.
Did you do
Much better.
that thing wrong?
My camera's super
Well,
far away.
it's considered a toy grade. Okay. I don't even know if it has the batteries are still good on there, but it just jumps and does these noises and stuff, and so. But no, it doesn't run like an Arma or a Low C.
Of course not. No, I'm saying if it moved and stuff, my niece
Yeah.
and nephew would
Let
probably
me
get that thing.
let me see. Well, I don't even know if I have it on. Let me see here.
I was actually surfing YouTube earlier today. Actually, it was this morning, and I ran across a monster truck video where this guy was. Anyway, long story short, he was telling me that Traxxas was banned shipment to the UK. Have you guys heard anything like that?
No.
I haven't.
Yeah, he said he was going to buy an X-Max, but there was some ban on shipments to the UK, so he had to find another route to buy or build a monster truck. Like, wow, we find that email.
Wow, that wouldn't be cool.
I had
Here,
never heard
BS.
that one before.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's gonna suck for a lot of people that are over there because I know a lot of guys over there.
Well, I've seen people with them, so I'm like, I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah. Huh. Let's see. RC New Hampshire's in the house. Nick's RC's in the house. BSRC. There's Pat right there from Richard Pat Fagan from Kevin and him. And that's what I was gonna say. They got Traxxas over there, and they're in the UK.
And he said, "This is my was set on X-Max, just ordered a Snap-on." And then when the news broke about Traxxas banning exports to the UK, I'm like, I never heard of that. He said he couldn't even get the parts on RC Mart.
Maybe Trump is behind all this. Who knows?
Don't want to get started on politics.
Uh,
What happened to you last night, Gabe?
Actually, I got late from work, man, and I couldn't even see the chat apparently. So
You got late at work and you couldn't see the chat anymore? Damn, that's been one hell of a lay.
Yep. No, yeah, sure was, man. So, but hey, I mean, I made it here tonight, so here I am.
Yeah, my computer wouldn't let me go on last night. It was acting stupid. Yeah, he says that the shops over there got them that are by him. Got them in stock. So
It's weird.
RC players in the house. I rather Boston Red Sox myself, even though watching Met game. RC propaganda's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, I don't watch baseball, so I'm not sure. It's too boring to me. It takes forever.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's good to play, but to see it on TV, it's something else.
Yeah, it just takes too damn long.
But I mean, it's exciting where you really want to accomplish that home run, and you actually do it. That's pretty cool.
Oh, every time I'm up to play, I was always swinging for a home run. It didn't matter what the coach said. I was always swinging my hardest.
I remember being bored in the outfield.
Yeah.
Because that was like a Pee Wee League or whatever I was playing back then. No one had ever hit it out that far anyway.
Yeah, I think I was in first grade when I was in a softball team, and they had me on shortstop, and the ball took one of those bounces in the dirt, and it kicked up, and it hit me in the nose. My nose was all bleeding. I was like, that was the last time I was like shy of freaking baseballs for a while. It traumatized me, I'm telling you. Looks like someone won. Let's see, BLX Matt won a RC ESC from Dave's RC just a bit ago. Breaking Silence says.
Oh yeah, I did see that giveaway. Actually,
Didn't even
Scott,
know.
I think that's Scottzilla's friend, right, Scott?
Ooh.
Dave's RC, I think it was. It's a kit. I think he runs Losi, I think. You actually, I think you gave him a shout out, and
Oh, that was
Losi,
what was his name? Billy
From Dave?
RC. Billy's RC.
Oh, Billy. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The wrong guy. Oh yeah, he did a giveaway. I don't know if it was the same thing, but
James is in the house. That's you have a Tigers hat on. I just like the D for Detroit. it ain't about the Tigers. Actually, it is fun going to their games because most of the time we're just partying, tailgating. Well, I haven't been there in a while since the chair, so it's been a couple years. But we used to get a little wild down there.
I bet.
The crawler kit. 100 amp ESC. BLX Matt says that's not bad. I mean, it's. Can you run a 4S on 100 amp, or has it got to be 120?
120. It should be 120.
Yeah. So at least you can run
Hey,
3.
Filthy Co, are you taking orders? Because I'll eat something too.
I'll take a Baconator.
I was late because I was eating a freaking fat ass steak. I only had time to cut. I had to cut it in half and put the other half for after when we're done here. I was thinking about that, man. I was like, man, why am I eating so late? When I was a kid, we had supper time, 6:00. Your ass better be in that seat. Everybody ate dinner together.
Baconators for everyone. Look at that. Awesome. All right. Hey, so if I may, Steve-O,
Go ahead.
Fern Solo says, Basher Boy, that green bug is nice looking. Is that the new 8S Castle Creations bug? Wish it could be, man. So
We put the Mamba Monster on the Glamisphere.
oh boy. I think it has a Sidewinder 3 ESC. The motor is actually it's a Racer's Edge 4000 kV motor. That's when I was in the market for mortars. That was like the highest kV I can find at the time. So, but yeah, it's it's a pretty it goes, man.
Nice. So on the Traxxas band, there's nothing about the band since June 2nd, 2018. So I don't know why that other guy couldn't get it. What kind of things? I heard someone say BSBC, lower kV, motor draws less amps.
James Swift, thank you.
Oh yeah, did BSRC join?
I did.
Yeah, he's right.
Hey,
Yeah.
He's been there for a while. I was gonna say hello, but
I'll just
Yeah,
be
I'm
in
sorry,
quiet.
dude. I didn't see you. Should have came on screaming like, "What up?"
So look, we're literally on board with BSRC. You see that?
Right.
Oh yeah, we're inside of its crawler.
That's pretty cool. I wish I had Woody and Buzz Lightyear, to slap them on there, but
That'd be sweet.
that's too childish, I guess.
I need to get that thing, man. I got a couple things for my nieces, but I want that Buzz Light. I want that thing that you got.
The RC.
Yeah, I got this little thing that I got to give them when I'm done doing one of those reviews.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got a couple cool ones coming. Actually, I got a transmitter that's coming tomorrow, and also another. It's a 4x4 like a buggy or a truggy. It looks like the Arma Phazon, like the 6S Phazon. It looks like that, but it's just a little version.
Cool.
You had your ears lower. Yeah. took my beard clippers and said the hell with it and went across the whole head. Saved myself $25. I was gonna go get it professionally faded. And I was like, I never leave the house that much. So
How much haircuts cost over there? Is $25?
yeah, about 20.
Holy crap.
Plus,
You get a mixed drink while you sit there, or what? Something like that.
Get a massage. Happy ending.
we got ones that they got girls in bikinis and shit that cut your hair.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they got it looks like you're sitting on a motorcycle. It's the thing like when you're a little kid they had those, but this one's like a full blown like Harley. They got sports TVs all over. Girls there got bikini tops on.
Wow.
They got massage chairs in there and shit that while you're waiting you can sit in them. But those ones are more expensive. My from high school actually owns one of them. The place called Playboys haircuts or some shit like that.
Cool.
And, they're expensive. Those ones I think are like $40-$50 for a haircut.
So I guess what you're actually paying is for, I guess to put clothes on those women, right?
Oh man.
Well,
Yeah.
the bigger the tip, the faster it comes off. Rain and snow. Let's see, I'm missing a lot of this. Found GRCs in the house. What's going on, Gary?
Hello.
Hello to everybody in chat.
Driving down to North Carolina, stopped for some gas, so I figured I'd drop in. Nice. I think that's where Tony's going. You guys were talking about meeting each other for the first time.
Oh, and oh man, speaking about Tony. Oh man.
What happened?
So you know how he got the that ECX Brutus,
Yeah.
and then he broke the transmission and everything.
Yes.
So me and him, and we're going back and forth, see which one's better. Because actually, I'm acquiring the new the Axe fire truck.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I haven't had time actually to stop my local hobby shop, and I just haven't had time, to pick that sucker up. But so as soon as I get that, man, we're gonna be, I guess, Tony and I will be talking beef to each other. So see which monster truck is better, man.
You better put the metal transmission gears in yours.
Well, the thing with that, I hear good things about the transmission, but I don't know. I guess maybe he was jumping it too, I guess too aggressive, and he was on the throttle. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it's those things. It was just unlucky because everyone else says that their plastic one is holding up fine in theirs.
So yeah, and right out of the box. And here's the thing: right out of the box, I'm changing the receiver to a real Spectrum receiver.
What's a real Spectrum? It says Spectrum, don't it?
Yeah, but the thing with those Spectrum is that they're not bindable to my higher end remote. So I literally have to buy an extra receiver for me to bind it to my remote.
You sound a little frustrated about that.
Yeah, does that bother you?
It bothers me 110%, man. Trust me. And yes, it does say Spectrum on there, but then again, I have to buy another receiver to bind to my.
We're just poking at you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
And every time, I have to talk about it, it's like, oh my god.
No, you don't have to talk about this. Just say
Yeah, exactly. And I just said So I guess today's word will be What's that?
Did I start building that Mustang yet?
There you go.
Found GRC says his money is on the fire truck. There you go. You already got one supporter.
Thank you.
We'll see. Ultimate Monster Truck X-Max. Yeah, I love the X Max. The ultimate I can't wait to see is the 80-pounder.
Oh, the primal.
Yeah, the primal. That thing's gonna be wicked.
We were talking about that last night.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I tried to get in with you guys. My internet was screwed. They had to come fix it today.
Oh, I remember you saying something about that.
Yeah, I was trying to type you guys, and then it would say message not delivered, blah blah blah, and then it was paused. I got frustrated and I just went to bed.
Don't blame you.
Now Frank's probably mad at me because I didn't show up on his because I don't see him anywhere.
Frank's
I-
mad anyways.
I commented on his his videos live stream, and I just said I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean I was just stuck at work, and I just couldn't make it.
Life
And
happens.
today I barely made it. Actually, when I came in, I just got all your notifications. Got ready, and here I am.
Sweet. Honey Lou said your car's smiling. She likes it.
Thank you. Oh yeah, and I was gonna do this, Steve. Also, right now I have it on try me mode. So if you want to, hear it, do sounds. So does that. There you go.
Yeah,
That's-
honey, I like that.
There you go.
Nice. I'm gonna have to look for one of those for them.
It's called I think the brand is Shapeways, I think. But I gotta tell you, man, they're super pricey. I saw them on eBay, like for $150, $200. I'm
Wow.
like, holy crap!
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, no joke, but I got this like around $10-15.
Huh.
Like yeah, a long time ago. I was actually at a local yard sale. And yeah, I mean, I actually, and then like I said, it's complete. I did put a brand new set of batteries on there. Ever since it's just been there.
The question from Pat says, does anyone know if Proline shock shafts and piston fits in the standard shock tube?
On what? I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I asking for the X Max because I think those are bigger. The Prolines are bigger if you're talking about for the X Max.
Kagan, Green Frog RC, welcome.
Guys,
Hey, what were you saying?
Hey, we missed you
This
the other night.
This guy hits me up earlier with 2 different emails, and I email him both, and I didn't think he was going to show up.
no, I've been trying to get Google to download.
Ah,
Oh, nice.
Finally got
did
it.
Larry just join us too there in chat?
Yes. Hello.
Oh, I'm way up on the chat, my man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Where?
Yeah, but Larry's on it.
Yeah, I told them people, give my damn boy programming, cheap bastards. You see the video? The programming card he got is faulty, and they want him to make a video and all this bullshit. Just give him the fucking thing.
Yeah, and
Hey,
I
Mr.
haven't
Matt.
been. I haven't been catching up on videos, so I do apologize if you guys post any new videos up there, but I'll watch them eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Funny thing is, the further you get behind, the further you get behind.
yeah, I feel that.
Okay.
or you
Yeah.
It seems like the weekends I just get so far behind and spend all week trying to get caught up.
And here's the thing, I haven't gotten caught up with my RC week. Haven't even finished it, man.
Mhm.
So
yeah,
man.
Mr. Mad 2424 says, "What's up, fellows?"
Hello.
I remember you saying something about that on the Glamisphere tour update about you were gonna
Yeah.
finish out RC
Yes,
week.
and I had to do an update because since I added you BSRC, and I also added Adventure Time RC, so I really had to do an update. So yeah, everybody who follows me, check out the latest video on the Glamisphere, and trust me, you will be caught up on everything, anything that you need to know.
Friday pizza night. BLX Matt, you're making me hungry again.
Actually, we're having Wendy's, right? There.
Oh.
I think he left, but
Filthy?
Filthy Cole is bringing
Yeah.
Baconators to everyone.
Better be
Yeah.
bringing me a Frosty.
Hell yeah, they're only 50 cents right now. Frosties are only 50 cents right now. It's a deal.
Yeah. So, Baconator and a Frosty.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys the type that dip your fries in your Frosty? Have you ever seen-
Absolutely.
You are?
I stay normal. I just dip them in
I
ketchup.
I stay normal. No, I love getting the nuggets and dipping them in the Frosty.
Really? I ain't
Yeah.
never seen anyone do that one.
You ain't
So
never lived
you're-
then. No.
You're the typical chicken and waffles kind of guy too.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
What'd you say? Pickles with chicken and waffles?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
I never had chicken and waffles. I heard it's like a South thing.
Pickles
There's a place
with
by my
vanilla
house that
ice
sells
cream?
them, but I've never tried them.
Yeah.
Here in West Texas is pretty big, you know, with a chicken and waffles kind of deal. I've seen it, but to me it looks like it's brunch. You know,
I feel that.
that's you know I'll just go to like a IHOP or something. You know, like all right.
Got to be the chocolate Frosty. Yes, you're right.
It is disgusting, isn't it?
Well, it's everyone's taste, man.
Yeah.
I mean, hey.
I'm sorry. I
Everybody's
know. I'm
different.
disgusting. I got you.
And here's the thing, I'm the spicy kind of dude. I put pepper on my ketchup.
Why do I not doubt that?
I do that. I put pepper on almost everything.
My girlfriend puts Tabasco on everything. She even puts them on those stuffed jalapenos. It's like, my God.
I like jalapenos.
See, yeah, I don't know. I've seen people do that where they like they'll get it one bottle and they'll put it on every meal they have. They carry it to them. Every time it was chow time, you'd see them come out their little room with their bottle of Tabasco. Like, they eat that shit.
Well, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the brand called Takis. Have you ever heard of those chips?
Mm-mm.
But I don't know further up north. I know you, Scott, but further up north, have you ever heard of the Takis? No.
TAKIS. It's a chip. It's a brand of chips.
Yeah, we have them here.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So I like the purple ones where they're called the Fuego, which is like spicy. I like to actually eat those with Louisiana hot sauce, man.
Wow.
So like I said, I'm a spicy kind of dude.
And I need a bottle of Zantac after that.
Right.
All right.
Hey, Grants RC. What's up, Cryptic Custom RC? 432 RC Ontario. What's going on? Grandkids love them.
Takis.
Takis.
Yeah.
Like little Takis?
Yeah.
It's
Hello to
actually
everybody in chat.
It's actually a rolled corn, I guess like a flauta, if you could say. It's like rolled in like a little burrito, and it's just flavored.
Say that one more time. What was that? That word you used?
Corn tortilla?
Yeah, with a flat. How did?
Flauta?
There you go. All right.
Flute? Yeah, flute. Yeah, no, literally. And see, Mexican food. Okay, so the Mexican food, as far as flauta goes, it's a rolled tortilla with beef or chicken stuff. But in English, it's actually flauta means flute.
Okay.
So you get the
for boy. Yeah, fast KRT says baluta.
Yeah.
That looks like blue. Yeah.
Is that how you spell it, Basher Boy?
yes, flauta. It's FLAUTA. Flauta.
Sweet.
And Mary,
I've never had a fresh one, so I don't know how good they really are.
I learned something new today.
Well, Scott, like for example, the that beef taquito or what is it from Whataburger? That is not a taquito.
Taco.
Yes, and that's not a taquito. That's a burrito.
Oh,
Okay.
I've never had one of those either. I remember we
Really?
were
You
coming
never
home
had
from
the
a gig
breakfast?
one night, and I just was craving a Whataburger taco so bad, so I convinced the band, let's hit the drive-through on the way home, and man, all of us were so pissed off because it was so expensive to get a Whataburger taco. Like $3.50 a taco, and they were so
Yeah.
small too compared
Yeah.
to the Stripes 99-cent tacos that are monsters.
Right?
I didn't know grandson. He says he married a Mexican, so we eat a lot of heat.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and even Hispanics, man. I trust me. Yeah, I love caliente. Very, very hot.
Muy,
I
muy
like that.
caliente.
A Whataburger with a jalapeno on the side is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
On the side, no, on the burger, man. What are you talking
No,
about?
man, you bite it right out like a.
Yeah.
Caliente.
Yep.
And then you get the juice and you put it on your fries.
Yeah, there you go. See, you're making me hungry, man.
How come everybody always has the munchies on Friday night here?
I don't know.
Right?
We don't start near 420 at all.
Just start bringing food to this party.
All right.
It'll be a very interactive.
I almost did. I almost brought the mozzarella sticks. So I figured I'd
Yeah,
say happy.
And
I
I
was
remember
at Sam's
those.
today. I saw a box of them. I was like, man, Steve said those are really good. I should get some.
Yeah. If you got a toaster oven,
I do.
put them
I
in
do.
the toaster oven for like 5 to 8 minutes. Right when the cheese starts coming out of them, pull them out, and then you're good.
The
to
problem
go.
is I don't have enough freezer space. When you go to Sam's, you got to buy a big old box of them. And I already had a big old box of onion rings. They go, I don't know, man. I don't know how much more is going to fit in that freezer.
Yeah, you got to pull them out of the box and keep them in the bag. Eat a bunch of them. That bag will get small quick.
Take it easy, Larry.
Have a good night.
All right, Larry, thanks for stopping in, bud.
Well,
Okay,
anyone
so
got
I-
big? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead, Justin. Go ahead.
Yeah, anyone got big plans this weekend?
No,
Gotta catch up on videos. That's what I gotta do.
I'm thinking of getting the axe, so I can get going with, some exchange words here with Tony. So we'll see.
Let the rival begin.
Yeah, and if you see his latest video, I mean, if you look at my comment, we went at it, and he didn't really respond. So I'm like, I won.
you need to pick your fights wiser.
Nah, I mean, look, and it's all RC fun. I mean, if you want to compare my channel with Tony's, I mean, yeah,
Like
he's
last
an
night
amazing
with,
guy.
Jack and Steve, that was like, someone's getting upset here.
Oh yeah. Oh
Jack
man.
and Steve. What Steve? Who was on?
Is it,
What's his
from
channel's
Shen?
name? Shen, there you go.
Oh,
from
he
Shen
was
RC.
on. What? He
And
was on last night.
well, he was in chat last night.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
those,
they were going at each
About
other?
Cameras, and I think he was
Yeah.
yeah, those two don't like each other when it comes to cameras. Like
Yeah.
Jack told me that Shen and him used to be friends back in the day, and then Shen tried telling Jack he didn't know shit about cameras. He was using a piece of shit or something like that.
Oh
and they
wow.
went back and forth, and now they're they don't say good words about each other.
Oh, wow. So you do learn something new every day. I didn't know that.
That was a pretty
Oh, wow.
interesting chat with Tank the other night. That was pretty good.
If someone
And I
told me I
missed
didn't
it.
know anything about cameras, I'd say you're absolutely correct, sir.
You
I'm
noticed,
learning as I go here, and I've just got started with a camera, so.
Scott, I don't know if you're paying attention, but you noticed when they started going off about that, I shut the hell up.
I didn't catch it at first. I guess I was doing something else, and I looked in the chat, like, something's going on here.
Hey,
I know
Bulgari,
Jack was talking
yeah.
some stuff, but a lot of it was in the chat.
Bulgari, RC's in the house. RC Dude 81. What's going on, brother?
Hey,
man.
welcome.
That guy's a flyer.
Flyer,
JC
yeah. man.
Froggies is going drag racing tomorrow.
Definitely.
Dude 81 should have his frequent flyer card by now.
Yeah.
You know that saying from Superman? It's a plane. It's a bird. No, it's an RC.
It's probably Dude 81.
Yep.
You know how he calls the one Outcast Purple Pain? Every time I think of that, I think of Purple Rain.
Oh, yeah.
Prince for some reason. Plus, it's coming down from the sky.
Did anybody watch his last video?
I haven't caught up with him in a while now.
I think so.
You know how he likes to stand close to the jumps? He almost beheaded himself.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
He does
Really?
that- he does that
He
quite
did
a
catch
few
it. It
times.
wasn't really that close, but still, if it wasn't for his hand getting up there, it would have
Wow.
been bad.
I'm going to have to check that out.
I know about that one video. He ran into his legs and knocked his ass down.
So has anybody been keeping up with the Drift-O-Matic challenge where you're supposed to jump over the car in the speed run?
A little bit.
I've only seen one, and the guy kind of like didn't really get very close to himself.
Yeah, were they at the skate park or?
No, it was a different one.
Are you talking about Amazing RC?
Yeah.
No,
Because he did his in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I missed it.
So Filthy Coast having issues at the drive-through, man. So I guess we're not going to get Baconators anytime soon.
Damn it.
Probably out of
Quit arguing with them. They're gonna spit in the food.
Yeah, I don't want extra spit on mine.
I never complain about food. My girlfriend complains about it all the time. You go, you know they're going to spit in your food. No, they won't do that. I was like, you need to really be careful how you talk to your waitress.
Oh, like on Super Troopers.
Yeah.
One burger for a cop.
Don't spit on that burger.
Yeah.
Anybody see that
No.
movie Waiters? I think
Oh,
that was
Yeah.
that's kind of scary. My girlfriend needs to see that movie.
No, there's another one called Road Trip. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That takes
When-
place at the college.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So these friends go to, I think, a little restaurant, and this kid's like, I ordered my French toast, with no sugar. Oh, let me get that right up.
Yeah.
And then he freaking puts the toast on his ass, and he's walking with him in his panty, and that was pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
Dirty Max Diesel just entered the chat. What's going on, bro?
Hello?
Hello. Welcome.
Someone was asking, was it Scott? Where'd he go? Was asking Scott Maybach. Was asking who else does live streams about RC stuff. Frank the Tank. It's called the Tank RC. He's on Thursday nights. He's usually on here with us on Friday nights, but I don't know where he's at. RC Trail Cats just entered the chat.
I wish I can do live streams, but my numbers aren't there yet. But I really do enjoy, talking to the camera, talking to you guys. But, thank you too.
What? Why don't you?
Gotta buy a computer.
Yeah, Basher Boy, why don't you own a computer? I've been meaning to ask you that.
Well, my computer is old. I don't have the latest YouTube.
You're only 28. How old could it be? No, I'm sorry. I
It's a
tease.
386. It's a 386 running DOS 6.
Oh, okay.
There you
All
go.
right, wow.
Yeah, and right now it's easier for me to go, mobile on a tablet or a phone, but the computer's just
I
a
wanted
headache.
to ask Frank some questions later about that OBS software. But I was looking at webcams, and my laptop can't handle a decent webcam.
Huh.
Yeah.
I do have a good one in the house, but I don't feel like buying a computer just to do OBS.
We got Gap Reviews A to Z's. Says, what's good, bro? What's going on, man? Thanks for stopping in tonight.
Oh yeah, and then Frank did say that he was gonna attend the UFC event, so that's why he won't be able to join tonight. So you can be mad, Steve.
Tony's
I mean,
here.
I would just say, hey.
Well, I think Tony. Yeah, Tony is here. I was gonna say, Found PRC was on his way to North Carolina.
His ears must have been burning.
So
Yeah.
Tony and his little dog is on the chat. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
That
don't think we're
miserable
in.
mutt.
I don't think we're in anymore, Toto.
We're gonna have to get Tony online with us so we can have Gabe and Tony bash it out.
Let's do it. Let's go. I'm down.
Brad Kalman's asking, "Where's John?" Every week. Where's John? Why won't John talk to me? He's not here right now. I'll take a message after the beep.
John's
John
not
who?
here, man.
Which John are you talking about? Kennedy?
Yeah, next cruiser.
I pee on your hydrants.
There you go. See, there you go. This is what you're gonna see. Well, guess what? I'm gonna run you over, man. You're asking for it.
The head-to-head two-wheel drive ECX monster truck bash.
Good night, Grants RC.
We'll see you. Take it easy.
Hey, man.
What do you say? Big talk for a fire truck.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a fresh water.
You got
Yeah,
it.
you gotta go all the way to the house because your monster fridge is broken.
Damn it, that sucks.
That's what you call flying. I wonder what. Maybe he's talking about RC Dude 81. Oh, here's this. Hey Gary, nobody home. Where is Rich and Steve? We have some J's. Oh, the J's. That's put away. I'm keeping it away from myself.
It would what James is referring to, maybe it's Bulgir was saying about right now Bulgir is currently in California and he met with Highway 1. Also I think he was with JJ Customs and I think they did a speed run, so apparently
102 mile an hour crash.
Yeah. So I guess they're talking about that.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I interrupted.
No, what'd you say? 102 mile per hour crash?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they were talking about.
Wow. What car got that?
I don't know. Bulgir. Ask Bulgir. Uncle Lee.
If you could please give us the details on the car that you crashed.
Yes, or a link or something. Talk
Who
to us.
crashed it? Okay, I see it where they're talking about it up here.
Good video, CC, XRC. Yeah, look, the videos are good, but just that, what is it, the ECX Brutus that he just acquired stinks. Okay, so just start by that. Because I have the fire truck, okay?
Keegan laughs.
It says Typhon. It was a Typhon.
They break.
They break, huh?
Oh, boy.
They all
Must
break.
have been that ADATS one that they that one of the guys at Jay's owns. Did it die? Huh.
Probably, most likely. But anything can come back to life.
Yeah, definitely. Notice I waited to buy one until the Brutus. Yeah, you didn't like the fire truck.
I do.
That fire
Hey,
truck
look
is
it.
meh.
Meh. The fire truck
Eh.
was.
Eh.
He
You
wasn't
did it.
even here when
You
we
did
said
it.
that word.
And then we got a supporter for CCRC, Scott Maybach. He's a fire truck buddy paint sucks. Well, some people like it, some people hate it. I'm in between actually. I
Is
just
it
like
red?
to talk, bad about other RCs, but it's all good RC fun. Okay, don't take it personally.
They say, "Where, poor ECX, where's the love for the cheapies?" Oh no, they both got them. They both own
I have an ECX.
them. Yeah, I got an ECX too.
Yeah, me too. I have the buggy. I actually and I did put the metal gears on there. brushless system, Sabak servo, and then the aluminum links on the front.
Wow.
And yeah, it's a pretty cool basher.
Nice.
It seemed like Tony was having a lot of fun with that thing, and it's probably one of his cheapest RCs that he owns.
Oh wow! And then he's going ECX, man. Check it out. He has a ECX amp monster truck coming. Cool.
I wonder if are you getting the kit for like 125, or it's just basically you just got to put it together. Everything comes with it, or RTR.
Well, Tony, I think he's not the typical building guy. I mean, I think he went nuts on the on that one Tomaya he was building. Was it the Keen Hauler, I think? But yeah, he has too much to build, huh?
The Grand Hauler, yeah.
Oh, those things
Using,
are.
Tell me about it, man.
Kagan did that King Hauler, and that King Hauler was no joke.
I bet. I wonder if Axiomatic sold his.
No.
I
No?
don't think he was going to sell those ones because he got too much money in. And,
Hey, there's John. John just joined us.
Hey,
Brad Kelman. There he is.
I saw Christopher Williams join in the chat. Hey.
Hello.
What's going on?
Say, Kagan, you put together one of those King Haulers?
Yep.
Yeah.
You didn't see it? It was on the last Tamiya video that I did. He was the last one. I'd say the best for last.
There were so many of those.
There was only 5 of us, 6 of us.
It was a thumbnail too.
That was a thumbnail.
Okay, all right.
You need to catch up there.
You got to understand where I live. I mean, I'm sorry. It's it's a state of mind too.
No worries. How many videos out there who can keep up with them all?
Talking about Colorado.
John, we sent you an invite in Facebook chat. I wonder where Richie is. He asked me to send him. He's like, make sure you send me an invite tonight. So I sent it to him, but I don't see him. He's probably been down at JJ Custom Boys and Girls.
Oh wow! So
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Sorry.
Did you catch that, Basher Boy?
Yeah. The Necros RC is asking, what the heck is on my bed? Well, I'll take a wild guess, man. It was very popular in the 90s. Actually, when this movie premiered, I was a kid, and actually I did go see it.
I think I was in high school when this movie premiered.
When I was a kid. Okay. All right.
I was 8.
You're still a kid.
Yeah, right?
Aren't we all?
Yeah, if you were 8, then I was 18.
Toy Story.
So I was probably in high school or just out of high school.
I think I was like in kindergarten, man. I don't know. Kinder first. I don't know.
What year was it again? Remind me.
I think it was 95, probably. 95, 96.
Hey, we got to answer some of these questions here. Scott wants to know who has the best basher on the market, cost not involved. What do you guys think?
Buy yourself an X-Max.
No, he said money is not the issue, so I would go with Arma. Well, actually, the one you have in front of you there, BSRC.
X-Max is awesome.
I do love my Outcast. They're notorious.
Yeah, I think Arma's good too.
And this one's a little bit underrated, but the Low CLST. I don't know if they still make them, but.
Well, Christopher Williams wants to know: does anybody own a Low C XL2E?
He asked that last night too.
Did he?
I do actually. No, yeah, the XL2. Yes, I have that electric. Because the XL3, I think it's the 3rd gen, which is I didn't like it personally, but hey.
And Scott McGowan was talking about batteries there. I did the same thing with my batteries, so I can match them to all my vehicles pretty much. Just talking.
Being techno.
I think I want to start putting the XT90s on mine. I got all tracks, just basically besides what's on my 6S crate, and I got XT90s on that.
I like to run an adapter into another adapter, and then into the battery.
Holy crap!
And
That
wonder
makes
why it comes unplugged every time you land a jump.
It's perfect logic too when my ESC burns out.
My monster truck, Techno monster truck, has the ARMA system in it, so it has the XT90 connector. And sometimes I forget to put the adapter in there, and I'll plug my EC5 in there, and I'll take off, and I'll go over a jump. It's like, man, why does the thing keep turning off? And shit, I've got the damn adapter again.
Isn't one blue and one yellow?
Yeah, but yeah. You got everything ready to go bash. You kind of like get in a run. I know I do. I get excited when I'm finally getting out there. And I usually drag in cameras, so I'm always going back and forth trying to get everything out there.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who has moments.
I have a lot.
So Christopher Williams is asking me, Basher Boy, do you have problems with their slipper clutch? The lock but keeps on backing off. On the vehicle, the only issues that I've had was with the shafts. If you don't find, that flat spot, where the pin goes in there on the shafts, technically, yeah, they just tend to loose off. I mean, they don't break or anything, but those little pins, they do tend to loose no matter how much Loctite you put on there. So every time you run an LST, and actually especially the LST2, no matter if it's gas or electric, just make sure you have a bottle of Loctite, and I think it's like a 3 millimeter hex. So, and you should be good to go, man. So hopefully that answers your question.
RC New Hampshire is talking more Scott's level, Techno ET48 or MT410.
Well, MT410 is like a Notorious or an Outcast. I think for the money, I'd probably go with the ARMA.
Wow.
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, because basically the ARMA ready to run is cheaper than the Techno kit. And you still, with the Techno, you got to buy the body, the tires, the wheels, the electronics.
So
I mean, you can usually put $1,000 into a Techno.
Yeah, you can make it like the Cadillac of bashers, but if you want just a good basher, ARMA.
Oh boy.
And the thing about, I don't know, it's probably true with any basher. When you buy one used, it's probably had a hard life depending on who you buy it from. And I bought mine used, trying to save a few bucks. And I've had a couple of parts that are a little worn.
Had a couple that were drowned in salt water.
Yeah, that too.
That's never too great.
Another vehicle that I've actually seen, and it's in my wish list. So CCXRC is in the chat, and actually probably you'll say the same thing. But there is a car out there. I think it's a 1/14 scale, 1/16. I'm not sure about the scale, but it's the Team Associated Reflex. There's a truggy and a buggy version. Okay, and I think you can get those cheap. I think I saw one on eBay for like 179, 180, something like that.
Which is the one that Tony has? It's not a Reflex, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that looks like a plane.
The plane, the World War II fighter paint scheme on it. Yeah, that's such a cool car.
Yeah,
He's got lots of cool cars, bastard.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
Said he was just ripping a Sen Reaper, and that thing is insane. Sen Reaper was what I was going to get before I got the X-Max, but I just saved a little bit more. Those are sweet trucks, though, those Sen Reapers.
Oh, yeah.
They're pretty big. They're 6S. I mean, I guess you could put a bigger ESC in them and make them 8S.
And now he's got those little midgets of sprint cars, man.
Those are cool.
They are so cool.
Yeah, my dad was an open wheel racer, so I got a big thing for that.
Yeah, my grandpa used to take me to the races in Mount Clemens all the time, and midgets were his favorite.
Oh yeah.
$389. That's a deal.
So Brett Kalman, he says, is anybody paying attention to what my text saying? Marui is coming back, I hear.
I don't
So
know.
anybody
that
heard of that?
I didn't read it because I didn't know what Marui meant.
They were an RC manufacturer, I think.
Oh, okay.
When?
Yeah, a
Baba
while back.
Q. Oh, sorry. What'd you say, Kagan?
He's mentioned it before. Marui's coming back.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like a place in Hawaii.
Right?
Feels like I want a
Barbecue,
pina colada now.
barbecue
Yeah, Marui on the
Sammy
side.
says, some Team Durango parts interchangeable with some Arma if you can find any parts left anywhere since they bellied up. Have some aluminum chassis, etc., etc. Yeah, the CEO of Arma used to work for Team Durango before he started Arma as a company. So that's
Oh,
why.
that's how it worked out.
It's funny
Yeah.
how that stuff happens.
Yep.
Yep.
So he probably
And like Filtico saying that Team Durango is Arma's race lineup. Yeah, same thing like Losi. So Losi and TLR, they're not the same thing, but it's still interchangeable. Between the
like
two.
Tamiya and what is Tamiya's isn't it like Team Tamiya Racing Company? I don't know. They got a race lineup too.
Huh?
John has one of them.
But what's the difference between a Chevy and a GMC?
Not
Logo?
much.
Apparently the GMC is professional grade,
Yeah, it's
whatever that
trim.
means.
It's trim options, basically, is what it amounts to.
Okay.
So I don't know what kind of grade they're talking about, but if I would give them a grade, I don't know, it wouldn't be a good one.
Well, that's just like Chevy and Cadillac. I mean, Cadillac's your high-end Chevy, really.
Right.
It's about your options and features: power window, tilt, steering,
Ford
cruise, air.
The Ford Explorer and the Navigator.
Actually, it used to be Ford and Mercury.
Yeah.
Now it's Ford and Lincoln.
There was a lot of cool brands back in the day.
Whatever happened to Pontiacs?
Discontinued.
Yeah.
No longer made. And the Saturn too. They were very futuristic, but hey,
The Saturn.
they decided to, cut the plug.
Hey, Richie,
Hey
Driftomania.
guys. Hi
Yo,
guys.
yo.
Hi, best buddy.
Good evening.
Are you sending that on tour as well?
The what?
Are you sending that on tour that's on your picture as well?
Toy Story? No. This one stays here. This one actually, you can put a 6S battery and do speed runs. What you do there on your channel.
Turn that front bumper around the other way, make it solid, and you could push snow with that.
What batteries does that run on?
Double A's. I think it has like 8 of them. You have to put like 8 double A's on there.
Wow.
And then the battery, I think, takes like another 4. So yeah, this is a battery eater. But hey, I mean,
can you see the chat, Richie? Everyone's saying hello to you.
I'm just pulling the chart up, guys. Hi guys. Sorry for being a little bit late. Sorry for missing last week, Steve.
Oh, don't worry about it, bud. Life happens.
We totally hold it against you.
We found a restaurant near us that's it's like a hotel, but they've got an outdoor restaurant around the swimming pool. And of course, Isabella just loves going there because she's been dive in the pool. And she's been in the pool for 2 hours, and we just struggled to get her out. And I'm like, guys, I'm on the call, I did think of going live poolside, but then I thought when you still got snow, you'll be not happy. Child-friendly language, you wouldn't be happy.
I don't still have snow.
Steve needs to go live at that barbershop.
I'm down. I will definitely be tuned in.
They got a barbershop called Playboys, and they cut your hair with bikini tops on, and it'll cost you about $30-$40 for.
How do they get all that hair out?
I was going to say, this is the worst haircut I've ever enjoyed paying for. Yeah.
Oh, who was telling us? Bulgier was saying that he was buying it at JJ Customs.
Yeah,
And
he walked in yesterday. He was down. I did a shout out to him in that speed run. He was down there just as we were putting the second motor in. Yeah. So he came in. I didn't recognise him, but I thought I know that voice. And then he said, "I'm Lee from Bulgaria," and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah."
Yeah, we heard that there was a crash at like 102 miles per hour or something.
Oh yeah, he's on the video I put up tonight. Yeah, it lifted at 102, but Jason kept the throttle down right to the end, and it lifted. But it's got huge potential. But the first motor, it's these new Poseidon motors, and the first couple of runs, it was running in a Poseidon 2,600 kV motor, but it was running a little bit warm. And I tried a couple of passes on it, and it reached about just as putting the hammer down, 3/4 throttle, full throttle, and then it just shut the whole car, just shut down. Same thing again. So Jason's just got them in, stopped these new Poseidon motors, so he dropped down to a 2,200 kV thing, and I think it was a couple of passes, you could still put your hand on the motor. Really good.
Wasn't hot at all. Huh?
And the 2,200 kV motor is 2,500 watts, but they do an 1,800 kV one, which is 3,900.
Wow.
So I'm thinking, man, that's going to be able to turn a serious gear with that. Yeah.
Is that the next motor going in it?
With a bit of persuasion, it might be.
That's the 8S type one, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, Marvin's quite good. Marvin starts off like 4S, and he goes, "You think I should try 6S?" And I went, "Yeah, that sounds good. What about 8S? Yeah, that sounds." He had a motor, bizarrish one the other week. On the motor, I felt really gutted for him. The motor, just behind the pinion gear, the motor shaft on the type of motor on the Italian it got running. The shaft on the motor just snapped.
Wow.
No load on the no big. It wasn't like he was doing a real high speed run, and just at low speed. And the shaft on the motor just snapped.
Huh.
I wonder if it weakened from getting hot and cold.
Maybe.
Yeah, it had to be in some kind of flaw in it, Steve. Because it wasn't out of line or anything. The gears, it wasn't gnarling the gears up or anything like that. Yeah, the gear was fine, but
it's probably how the metal was cast or something.
Yeah.
Right, and I know metal weakens when it gets hot a lot and then cold, hot and then cold. Later, Bill says.
Hey, sorry guys, I'm just going to try and pull the comments up. Yeah.
Christopher Williams, what's going
How
on?
many entries do you have on your speed run so far, Rich?
Sorry,
3?
how many? What?
I did a search right now. I was wondering, I probably missed a few. But I
The
see.
speed runs. Anybody out there that wants to enter the speed run comp, there are prizes there for the taking for sure. It's not been that high a take up, which I thought it would be, because stock 2S car, stock 3S car, prizes are there for winning.
You heard it, guys.
That
Yeah.
sounded like a commercial,
And-
didn't it?
Yeah, and anybody's got an unlimited one. Yeah, by all means, get entering. Yeah.
Island RC Duke says, hi, guys. Hey, Richie, that 100 mile per hour something run was epic.
Yeah. It was like everybody else was wondering. I'm there guys, I'm freaking out with the gun. I can see it and they can't. But yeah, I got up to did 88 with mine on there. But I fitted the ESC.
Which car were yours?
Right, I've upgraded. All this happened the other week. I upgraded the ESC in the Losi DBXLE to Castle Creations XLX. So then I have the ESC from the Losi spare, which takes the 8S. So I fitted that in the Armour Typhon, and I've taken the Armour Typhon ESC out and fitted that in the Traxxas Vortex. So the Traxxas Vortex now running the 150 amp 6S ESC.
Nice. Which car did you hit 88 with?
My Typhon, but the thing being, I've still have the punch level set the same as when it was for the on the low C. But bear in mind, the low C is like 33 pounds in weight, and it's now in the Typhon, which is like 11, 12 pounds in weight. So you just touch the throttle, and it's like, whoa, like mama, all over the place. So I'm going to probably dial it down to punch level 1 and see how it gets on. But yeah, when it gets rolling, those tyres that Marvin told me, the S3 GRP tyres, they get super sticky in the heat. And once they got heat in them, it just grips the road and goes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Doug Paulson, what's going on, bud? Thanks for stopping in tonight.
Guys, I pulled the chat up now. Fine, wait, sorry.
Hybrid 32494. Guess what? He's having pizza right now with his vintage Nitro RC.
Awesome. Hello, hello.
That's funny.
Yeah, hello to everybody in chat.
I think. Oh, okay. Kagan's on. I was gonna say Kagan's having a hard. He's dropping off. Are you there, Kagan?
He's
I
got
don't know
you
if we
muted.
can hear.
I think he's having issues with audio. He did mention that he can't hear Richie for some reason, so I guess he's just fixing the issue. So.
Oh, he said Kagan said hello to me, and I could hear him say hello.
Hey, he told me you got a new mic and a new webcam, so maybe he's having issues with it.
Filthy Kowalski saying Kagan's got no audio.
Oh, John already pointed out that it looks like Richie has something new to unbox behind him.
Possibly.
RC Incarcerated, what's going on, buddy? Force RC, what's up, bud?
Hello, hello.
Well, I can't think of anything new that just came out, so I don't.
Oh no, it's one that I put online the other week. Should I buy it or should I not? And everyone said yes, so I bought it. So yeah, I've got this from Banggood, from that well-known brand, Dumbo RC.
Hey, I got one that's on its way tomorrow. It's Radio Link.
Yeah,
it's got the screen on it. You'll see it.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's one that Kevin got.
Yeah, this is, before people laugh, this is 6 channels on air. Yours for under $30, 400 to 500 meter range. So I'm going to go out and test that, because if that is true, that is just like ridiculously good. And it's got a gyro built in the receiver, so you've got like the equivalent of your Traxxas TSM, Traxxas ABC in there.
Yeah,
on there.
It's like the same type that I'm going to be reviewing, because it's got 6 channels. It's got a gyro in it. It's got a mixer, like how RC Sparks was talking about, how you got 2 motors. You can shut the back motor off and just run the one. It's got mixers. I got to learn how to mess with it before I make the video, but
yeah. So I'm going to unbox it weekend and play around with it, but it looks good. I mean, those Bash Boy, the SR6000 6-channel receivers are like $65 a piece.
So that transmitter's $30.
The transmitter and the receiver with it, $30.
Are you going to put that in like a $1,000 X Max, or what are you going to test it with?
Not my $1,000 X Max. No. Now I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is go and get Isabella with their mobile phone and just like get it, like, you know, with it, put it in a car and then do the distance test, because they quote like 400 to 500 meters distance on a box, which if that's
I check your bell safes before you get started on that.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, if I get the head cam on and then get my phone in front of me and then get Isabella and me like a distance apart and just gradually keep walking. I mean, you're 400 meters away, you better be able to see her, but and just say like, are the wheels still moving on the car, Daddy? Is that, you know, just give it something, put it in something small.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. The one that I got, I think there's like a $75 just because it has the digital screen on it.
Yeah.
So they're gonna charge a little bit more for that. Hybrid wants a link. Should we send him a link, guys?
Hopefully you can hear.
Yeah, I was yelling at
Sure.
you. I didn't think
Only
you
one
could
way to
hear.
find out if he can hear or not is send him the link.
Yep.
Sweet, sweet. Brandon Timblin, what's going on, man? I think I seen you last week. Good to see you. Yeah, I put it in chat. He wants to show us the pizza in the vintage RCs.
Man, everybody on food tonight again.
Well, sounds good.
Rich
Homemade
just
pizza
came from a
every Friday.
restaurant. We're all talking about food.
Yeah, no, I've not. I've eaten tonight. I've been out, so I've just got back in. I've not got pizza being delivered tonight. So yeah.
Christopher Williams says he doesn't like the trigger on his radio. I'm like, yeah, it comes tomorrow, so I'll check it out. You guys will see in the video. I'll figure the damn thing out.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and flash the
No, don't do
what I'm
that.
munching. No,
Oh.
what I'm munching on, and I want you to guys guess, what it is. Okay, ready? You guys ready? Ready? Here we go. 1, 2.
Doritos,
Takis.
nacho cheese.
There you go. Doritos.
Doritos.
So,
Brad Kelman wants to know, Rich, what is the new radio company name?
As I said, it is that well-known brand, Dumbo RC.
Yeah, really. How the hell you
Really, Dumbo RC.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about all the Chinese words.
No. It says, look there. Can you see it on camera there? Dumbo RC.
Yeah.
But if it's any good, if that range is good, that would make it ideal for speedrun stuff. Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing being is, as you said, like being Chinese, they could have just like taken the electric virtual straightforward copy of somebody else has made, copied it in, and sell it for like a fifth of the price. Not to say it's not any good. We shall see.
What is this Dumbo RC that Cruiser keeps talking about?
That's that.
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Hey,
Yes.
We can.
loud and clear.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. I got some pizza right here. This one is Domino's today.
Oh yeah, that's Detroit Pizza Domino's.
So, gentlemen, can you guys read what it says on the back here?
Oh, Doritos. No, go back.
Say something.
You got to click on my screen.
Para la banda?
Hold on. He wants me to click on the screen.
I'm eating Mexican Doritos, gentlemen.
It doesn't look like.
Oh man, how are those? About the same
Those
as
are
all
awesome.
the rest, or no?
No,
Right.
actually, these do taste different.
Oh,
Yeah,
they don't. That's in your head.
No. I mean, these are Mexican Doritos, and trust me, they do taste different. And look,
Yeah.
there's a little sign right there. You see that?
Skull and
Maybe
crossbones.
You washing that down with a Mexican Coke too?
I was.
Yeah, and Coke does
Question
taste
is-
different in Mexico.
The question is, do Mexican Doritos taste better with a vintage associated Nitro TC3?
Yeah.
That's the
Oh
question.
wow!
Yeah.
No.
I literally
I think-
just got this.
I think
Are,
everybody.
man.
I think everybody missed Godzilla's joke there about the Mexican Coke.
No, but down here when you go to a restaurant, they ask you which Coke you want. You want a canned Coke or you want a Mexican Coke?
There's one
That's an option here.
right. But there's one coming in a can and the other a 2-ounce packet. Or
Yeah, we didn't see that was associated last time you were on. So you just picked that one up.
Oh, yeah, I'll show it to you again. Don't worry. There's a whole story. That's why I'm wearing a white shirt. I literally just met the guy to buy this just a little while ago. This is a really old Associated Nitro TC3. I think this is the Plus edition. Let me take the body off for you. You guys can
I
see it
got
all
you
pretty okay.
present, so yeah, let us just show it off to us. I got you presenting.
We got the original remote with this too. You see that? It's nice. The antenna's not even busted.
Wow.
That's cool. That's rare.
Yeah, this is as original as it gets. Condition-wise, gonna have to check that out later, but
I like the
this
car.
is it, guys. I don't know if any of you had this, but this was one of the coolest nitro RC touring cars back in the day. I remember when I was a kid, this used to always be like pretty much what everybody wanted. You see right over here, there's a 2-speed. It actually works. I could spin it with my finger, so you know that the clutch is not broken inside in terms of the actual clutch spring. It's functional. The pull start, it's pretty much jammed. This is going to be a whole adventure for me. So that could be a whole bunch of problems there, but it's something I'm gonna have to check. Pipe looks to be in good shape.
Yeah.
The chassis has some scrapes, but these cars are very low, so that's actually not the worst I've ever seen.
But does it have a flux capacitor?
Well, if someone could 3D print one for me, I will stick it on here somewhere. Don't you worry. As long as someone 3D prints it, I don't have that yet.
Yeah, guessing for its age, that looks in good condition.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a whole video on this. This was actually like a road trip I just recorded just recently. That's why I'm wearing the white shirt. For good luck, like it's a thing. It's like a gimmick that I do now.
Did you get a good deal on it?
Yeah, I paid. I'll tell you guys all right now, $100 for all of them.
Sweet.
And it was a nice guy. I tried negotiating for a little lower. And he's probably going to watch the videos on obviously on this RC, so there's nothing like negative about it. It's pretty cool. The body's in good shape relatively. There's no cracks. And I got a book bag full of different parts and fuel bottles. You see that? Nice. 2 different fuel bottles right over here came with this book bag.
Nice.
Yeah.
For $100. Wow.
Spare chassis.
Nice.
A bunch of other stuff. I'm not going to open it right now because there's a whole bunch of stuff. The original manual to this too.
Nitro TC3.
Yeah. This was one of the most, I guess, faster RCs back in the day. These actually came with a 2-speed, which was really rare during this time frame. Because for HPI, oftentimes you would have to buy upgrades.
So do all nitros not have reverse or something?
No, they never. Some monster trucks have reverse. Like this Terra Crusher has reverse. The T-Maxes have reverse. Some of the Savages, if you get the optional reverse module, they'll have reverse. But in terms of touring cars, I'm not aware of any.
Nice.
Yeah. There it is, guys. Thanks so much for watching that.
Thanks for showing us, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah. In certain races, you're not allowed. In certain race classes, you're not allowed to have reverse in the car, are you?
In what? In
like electric or nitro, you can't. In certain classes, you can like.
Oh yeah. You can't do that because that's why even some ESCs have the reverse cutout function.
Yes. So you can turn it off for if you're racing. Yeah.
Do you guys race with reverse?
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Do you? I guess it depends on how where you're racing, how serious the guys are or something.
I'm actually asking John a question about reverse right now.
Man, I want a nitro on road. I have so much
I was
room.
just about to say that, Scott. When the courses roar approved, you better not have reverse capable.
Yeah, John's saying no reverse in racing ever. Yeah.
RC Voodoo Steel D from the 427. You jerk. That's so funny. Can't believe that they put that on the shirt, the 311. Team 311, because Voodoo always messes my numbers up. So the guy got confused.
So you guys want me to do a Dorito ASMR video here?
Oh, hell no. I hate ASMR.
Oh, man.
We all want a pizza-related video.
I feel like I got to the dark side of YouTube all of a
That's the
sudden.
rule.
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying my Doritos while I'm listening to you guys. So, I mean, I really don't mind. That's why I just muted myself. But I said, hey, these guys want to hear me, munch on Doritos. So I'll just left my mic on.
Yeah. Voodoo.
Just picture our faces.
Voodoo's giving me a hard time about taking so long to upload any of my videos.
Yeah. I can just see, CNN News. CNN News tomorrow. Our mugshot's been on there. These men sought in Mexican Dorito smuggling gang.
Oh man, my wife is not going to be happy about this.
Well done, ASMR chicks. Why? What'd you do? What'd you do?
Joe, listening to Basher Boy eat Doritos.
Oh,
Yeah, well, what are we all drinking? Forget the food. What are we drinking?
He sounds
I
hideous.
can make it enjoyable. I mean,
I was supposed to be getting a water, but I didn't.
I'll be like, good evening.
Monster.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm eating Doritos.
Oh man,
Oh, Basher
That's
here we
horrible.
go.
Yeah,
Basher
but are you
Boy.
drinking
What are those
anything?
Doritos
That's the
have?
question.
We got a Monster and a Rockstar so far.
Yeah,
I
Basher
got this
Boy.
right here. It's a girly drink, but it's okay.
Gold?
We gotta accept that
Is that
for what it
is
is.
that water?
I don't know. It's like flavored water. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, Richie, you were gonna say something?
Oh yeah, Basher Boy. I met Bulgaria. A lead from Bulgaria was down at JJ Customs yesterday.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Uncle Lee did tell me.
Yeah.
You guys were meeting. That was pretty cool, man.
He's just in the chat just now, and he was here. I didn't realize it. I thought he's not flying back till tomorrow morning. But I don't know. I'd have taken him out today.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he says he'll be
Awesome.
over, so I'll try and arrange something next time he comes over.
And
Yeah.
and then remember, Uncle Lee is also part of the Glamisphere tour. So
Yeah, no, that's what we're chatting about. Yeah.
cool.
It's going from 11 Charlie to him, and then to me, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean the list there is on my channel. Right
Yeah.
now I'm just eating these Doritos. I can't really think that well. So
Oh boy.
11 Charlie wants the address to the barber shop.
Right, I saw that.
That's funny. Trying to think, there's another one too with like hot cuts or some shit. They got a couple weird perverted ones around this place that I live.
Well, convertible cars? Which ones?
No, I said perverted. Like
Oh,
the getting your hair cut and your beard trimmed by girls in bikini tops.
oh, I understand. Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought a Chrysler Sebring was a pretty perverted convertible. There you go.
And probably the lowest selling convertible. Well, I guess lowest rated convertible of all time in every category.
It didn't do very well, did it?
No.
Randall's.
Although you can get a really good deal on them used right now.
Yeah.
Is it running though?
Yeah.
Yes, is it-
Well, years ago,
A friend of
I
mine
used to be a car dealer. I took a few of them on trade. I'll tell you now. every single one was destroyed.
So my grandpa had one back in the day, and because he worked for, he got the discount, and this wasn't in bad shape, but he barely drove the damn thing.
Yeah, it was new. I mean, when those hit like even 70K, that's nothing for a car. But for that car, it was like the end of the line.
Oh, I see what.
I had
Yeah.
a regular Sebring as like a ghetto cruiser I bought for like $500.
Hell yeah.
And that thing was like, like about to fall apart. I was glad somebody stole it outside the front of my buddy's house. I was like,
Now, don't get me wrong. I'd buy a Sebring if the convertible top didn't leak, which is never going to happen. So I guess I would never buy a Sebring.
Filthy says Sebrings are sexy.
Filthy, he knows a lot about cars. I've talked to him through YouTube comments. He's had a bunch of really cool cars over the years. He's told me about.
I
Like
feel
ones
like
that are even out of my league.
Yeah. I'm getting my way around American cars now, but yeah, now I've just googled the Sebring. Yeah, that's like that went through a chop shop and somebody stole the roof and forgot to put the other half of the
Yeah.
car.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Yes,
if you're like a
that's
car
the
guy,
car.
that car's infamous for being a disaster.
yeah.
Does anybody remember the Yugo?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'd love to buy a used one today, but that's impossible too.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Guys. I gotta go pick smokes.
I was gonna say I'll drive anything as long as my friends aren't watching.
You guys know why they're called a Yugo?
No.
Are they
It stands for Yugoslavia.
Yugoslavia?
That's where they were assembled.
Yeah, they're made in Yugoslavia.
Yeah. It's car knowledge, car
Yeah.
trivia, guys.
I noticed you say assembled as opposed to built.
Well, yep. You guys know the history of DeLorean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Damn shame. I see every couple of weeks. I see like a nice one.
Yeah.
Did it have a flux capacitor?
Well, the movie replicas ones do, yeah. I've seen a few of them in real life in car shows.
You have to be like really careful with them if you're driving them. Don't they? A lot of people wear white gloves on there because if you get the grease from your fingerprints, marks the stainless steel on them if you're not keeping it clean all the time. Yeah. So
well, at least they never rust.
Yeah.
You know what's a cool car I always wanted, but they're a disaster today, pretty much, obvious reasons. Pontiac Fiero.
Oh, yeah. I remember when those came out.
Yeah. Major disaster today, but very cool car. Mid-engine. Oh, someone said in the comments, Net Cruiser RC goes, Nissan Murano convertible is also terrible.
Did our host just leave?
I sold a convertible Murano one time.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Steve-O. How's it going?
Hey, I told you I was going to grab another pack of smokes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
This is definitely a 2-pack, live chat.
Oh, no, I didn't. I only had like a half pack. I only had
You're already on
half
the
pack.
number 2, huh?
No. I'll just smoke a couple out of these before the end of the night.
And meanwhile, I was doing my AMSMR. What is it?
Oh my god.
Burrito on mute. So.
Yeah, that Nissan Murano, they sell it in Europe, but it's a different name in Europe.
Do you know if the European version doesn't have the V6? Because in America, they're all V6. They're pretty quick, actually. I've driven them many times. One of the best ones they ever made.
Less likely to have the V6 in Europe because of economy emissions, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in the American, you know how it works here? Yeah. Basically, the larger your engine, the cheaper the car is on the used market. That's basically how it works.
Got a couple new guys. Still Flow RC Life just says, hey, everyone. Then we got Cosmo Hunter says, hello, all. A couple new people in chat.
Hey, everybody in chat.
Ace88 joined us, too.
Hello.
What is it? You said a Pontiac Fiero, and I thought of a Toyota MR2 Spider.
Those were very cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they only sold a few hundred of those, so... Or more or less, nobody bought them. I don't know, but they're super rare today.
And let me correct you there, my friend. It's an MRS, not an MR2.
Oh,
sorry. An MRS and an MR2, they're totally different generations. A lot of people call them the MRS on the 2000s, but it's actually, I know it's an MR2 based, but it's an MRS.
But in Europe, it was called the MR2.
I'm not familiar with that. I'm not going to talk on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
In Europe, it's called the MR2. It was like when they released the second one, it was called the MR2 Mark II. Yeah,
and then on the 2000s, with the one that it's convertible, that's an MRS, not an MR2. Well, I know the first gen, second gen, the third gen, it's an MRS, not an MR2. Mm-hmm. You can Google it. Go for it. Go nuts.
Yeah, in Europe, they're called these cars. They're called the Nissan Murano. Isn't necessarily called the Nissan Murano in Europe.
Yeah, Mirai.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here in America, it's an MRS, not an MR2.
I've never heard of an MRS before.
It's like when the new Honda NSX came out. I googled that. Honda don't appear to be selling the Honda NSX. That's because it's sold in America as the Acura NSX.
Yep. It was an RC chat at one time, Cosmo.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
RC and car Prius chat.
We need to get back to that RC school that he was talking about the other night. RC camp.
RC camp.
It's one time an RC camp.
See,
let's talk about this. You guys ever sell any of your RCs and what you do?
No. I haven't yet.
Never? I haven't sold one.
No.
I don't
really?
have that many.
I traded.
I got so many. I'm pretty new at have this one listed right now. I'm going to tell everyone right now, world exclusive. My HPI Firestorm 10T Flux. Basically because I'm getting out of electrics. It's on eBay right now.
See, you pick up a lot of different ones off
Yeah.
eBay.
I got this one a while ago, but I spend a lot of time, basically making them good. But I'll show you guys. This one's actually really nice. This is the chassis.
You put the link up in the chat to it. Put the link up to the auction.
Yeah, I will later. Yeah,
Things
look
are
at
right with
that.
that.
It's pretty clean. It has a full, pretty well. I call this tasteful upgrades. Obviously, it's not everything. Stock front tires. Bearings are fine. They spin. That's what it is. It has Traxxas Jada wheels in the back. It has the Castle 5700 kV motor and the Sidewinder 3 ESC. Right over here, a whole bunch of random metal upgrades on the chassis that are useful. Traxxas waterproof, 2075 servo. The chassis itself, clean. It's brand new. So brand new actual pan chassis. All this metal stuff. A lot of the times, I honestly don't really like to use a lot of the aluminum because it just looks so bad when you scratch it. You see, like it's actually a functional piece right here in the back, but it just looks terrible just because of the dents and the scratches. I actually prefer to use the plastic myself, but this is how it was when I bought it.
That's pretty cool, man.
Clean.
Yeah. What do you guys think about all that aluminum stuff?
I don't use it.
Yeah, I know this one has it, but I personally would never upgrade any of the suspension components to aluminum ever.
I saw a video the other day where a guy got an Arma and he was looking for aluminum upgrades. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a total waste.
It's good you guys said this because there's a guy who's people probably know Arthur Tsang or something on Facebook has been doing lots of parts for a lot of different cars, like the big Losis, Traxxas C Revos, Traxxas 4x4 Rustlers and things, and he wanted to do some, and he said, guys, what are the ones I should be doing for the new Armour 3S's? And I said, well, I'm not sure there's a mark with it. It's really good stuff he produces. And people will probably have seen it's Arthur Tsang, T-S-U-A-N-G or something on there. There's really good aluminum parts and upgrades and things for cars. But the Armour was the one thing I said, I'm really not convinced there's a market for these here.
Well, the thing is, what parts? Like what? Suspension arms? Guess what? You upgrade that to aluminum, then it's going to bend.
Suspension arms. And I said, well, they don't tend to break. I bust nothing on any.
Yeah, they never break.
The chassis brakes, you need to upgrade to aluminum. The chassis brakes, unlike the Creightons and that, they come in plastic.
He was talking about upgrades for the 3S, Steve, and the 4S ones. And I said, well, I'm not convinced I said, I know you do really good stuff, but I'm not convinced there's the market there for you. I wasn't trying to put him off. I don't sell stuff. I'm not competing with him, but I was just saying, don't create a market where one doesn't exist, if you like. And a couple of people, I said to his post after, this stuff tends to, on batteries, people want it to bend, not. No.
Right.
Yeah. And on the only thing I've broken, actual plastic things that I've broken on the granite is when I took that huge landing end on down and the chassis flexed and the battery tray cracked and I ended up replacing the chassis. Got a whole new chassis, $19.
Yeah.
And the drive shaft cracked, but that was when the chassis flexed. So I said to him, one thing I said to him the other night, why not start out and I've seen somebody else that also said their drive shaft had cracked. It was the one that started making drive shaft because nobody makes a metal drive shaft of the thing, and that's the only thing I've put on it. And I could see if you were going to go crazy on the gearing or the power on them, that might crack again.
Right.
That makes sense, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Even then, the plastics they use on almost all these cars, they're nylon based. They're not really just plastic. We might say they're plastic, but it's all well-engineered stuff. It's designed to take a certain impact and have some flex. So if you replace it with aluminum, it might look good, but the first scratch you get when it's anodized pretty much is a disaster. I hate it.
Yeah, Filthy Co's in the chat, and Phil said to me, it's a composite, and I always refer to plastic in my videos.
On nylon, I call it nylon.
I call all for everything. I know the composites are stronger out there, as the Phil says, in some cases stronger than metal, but it's just like a generic term. I like when I'm talking like at speed on the video, and I'm not all the time saying, oh, it's like this bit's composite, that bit's composite, so I just call it plastic. Like the same when I'm reviewing a car, I might say, oh, the chassis is metal. It might be steel, might be aluminum.
It's always aluminum.
It's metal, if that makes sense.
Well, I'll tell you this. Years ago, when I had like one of my first nitro touring cars similar to this, but it was an HPI, I bent the chassis. I mean, you know, all you do is bend the back. You take a giant vise, take some pliers, you bend the back. It's fine. And that's all you do. But the thing is, that's like a flat pan, you know? Like if you have, you know, a relatively small component, like some kind of suspension arm or something like that, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough to get it back into that position.
Yeah, I can remember I stuck one of the Typhoon. I had like a Typhoon V1 and stuck it into the side of a curve doing 73 miles an hour according to the GPS. That bent the front of the chassis, and I was hammering. I applied heat to it with a blowtorch. I was using the sledgehammer on it in the basement, and then Jen comes down and she's like, "What are you doing?" Like, and I said, "Well, I'm hammering the chassis flat." She said, "Oh, you do realise it's 2:30 in the morning and I have to be up at 5."
The way I'm on race time.
Like you guys see this chassis right here from the TC3? Like I can actually bend it just with my hands a little bit. I could flex it a little bit, but you know, it's not an enormous amount of flex. But even aluminum obviously has some flex. Let's see, hopefully you guys can see that, but it's, you know, I don't want to break it, but hopefully it has some flex, but even this has some. So, well, this is a long piece that's basically flat. So just because the properties of this piece of stamped, you know, aluminum on its own, yeah, it's going to have some flex.
Someone says, I have billet ones on my Durga, though. They won't bend.
Durango? Durga? What's a Durga? Durango?
Durga. I don't know. It just says Durga.
I don't know.
Durango, maybe?
Durango, I'm sure. Yeah.
Anybody here ever have Team Durango anything?
No, I haven't.
Nah, me either.
Joseph Erickson, hey, welcome.
Hey, Joe. I heard they're good. They're good stuff, but you can't get the parts for them.
Let me ask you guys a question. Some of you might know this.
Okay.
On an RC like this is I know someone here has it. The Losi Mini 8, right?
Yes.
There's always some kind of I guess it sounds like some kind of grinding, a diff issue. You know, I'm not sure what it is, but when it's under power and I'm hitting throttle, I can literally hear some kind of slippage in the gears or something. But other than that, I mean, it doesn't pull sideways. It doesn't have any kind of weird driving mechanics, and it hasn't gotten worse. But pretty much when I hit it full throttle on a lipo, it's bad. Like I don't feel comfortable selling this. Is
yeah,
what I'm saying.
on those cars, man, you gotta understand that you're not running a censored motor or a high end motor. I think that brushless motor that's on there, I think it's a 2-pole motor. So every time you give it gas, by the time that I'm looking for that bearing, hits on that wind, brush wind, that's the time that it catches speed. So you got to understand that you do have plenty of tiny little dead spots on the motor. So yeah, it definitely would cock, but as soon as you give it that full throttle, it would just go.
Those tracks
You get what's that?
This one has the VXL 380 motor in it. Actually, you guys see that?
Which wheels are on that?
Oh wow!
Did Tony just sneak in here?
Yep.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, the Brutus sucks. Welcome.
Oh, that's where we're starting.
Wow.
What's up, Tony? How's it going,
What a welcoming message, huh?
It's going good.
All right, man. It's all fun and games, but what's up, man? Good evening.
You in the camper, Tony?
Yeah, camping out. RCing.
Nice.
Oh yeah, he's at that event right now, isn't he?
Which one?
Yeah.
That one in
That's how I know about the ECX amp.
North Carolina, South Carolina?
North Carolina.
Yeah, I was almost going to go, but here I am, guys.
Yeah, they
Eating
got
pizza.
Ike and Hy-Vee.
Buying old RC cars, you know?
Yeah. I sold a couple already.
Did
You
you?
sold
Really?
a couple of your cars?
Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it?
What?
I never sell them.
Is anybody having a hard time hearing Tony besides me?
Yeah.
Is this any better?
Low.
You sound very far away, Tony.
Slightly muffled, Tony.
Yeah,
Is this
I
any
agree.
better?
You sound
Not
like I
really.
usually do.
Not really.
Not any better?
You
Well,
gotta
I mean, I got headphones on, but I guess other people here will probably have a hard time hearing you. So
All right, I'll try something else.
Is he saying anything right now?
yeah, he
He's
said
gonna
that
try
he's gonna
something
throw that Brutus away, something like that. I don't know.
I haven't written about it.
He
Yeah,
left. Oh, he left.
they're saying in the chat that they couldn't hear him well. Speak up, Tony. It says scream, Tony.
Back on his laptop or something.
John said he could hear him okay.
Be right back, gentlemen.
Yep.
Did anybody here see my community post about the tires that blew up the other day?
No.
Let me show you guys if I have it. Hold on. Yeah, so I don't even know where it is right now.
You've been out in the sun all day, Tony?
Yeah. I
You
got a
do
little
look a
burn.
little red.
I'm a lot red. I am a lot red. I didn't once put on sunscreen today.
Wow.
Yeah. Kind of a no-no.
Mm-hmm.
Got too busy. Things just started happening so fast.
No.
You'll pay for that.
Yeah, but I'm Italian, so I pay for it for like a day, and then I'm fine.
Right? As long as you don't peel.
It'll pan over.
What rigs did you get rid of?
E-Revo and my mud truck.
Oh, the mud truck. Wow.
Yeah.
The
Yep.
good old boy.
And I almost sold my chassis from my son of a digger, the custom blue one.
Yeah.
But instead, I started building it again tonight. So there's that.
Nice.
But somebody took my tires off of a chassis that I needed off for running, and they put the old other ones on it, and I don't have a way to get them off. I don't have the way that the J Concepts rims work. I've got the inserts in, and I don't have a wrench long enough to get in there and take them off. So I'm gonna have to wait.
Is anybody talking right now? It's very silent.
Yeah, Tony is. You can't hear him?
No.
Oh.
I reckon it's totally fine. It sounds muffled, but I can still hear him. Yeah.
I had to file down one of my, I think it was like an 8mm to get it into those things to get the tires off.
Yeah. The move in closer and see if this helps. Yeah, I just don't have the little wrench to go in there. You have to have a long because of that adapter inside there.
Oh, okay.
So the little ones that I have with me, so I made 2 toolkits, and the one I brought doesn't have that wrench.
Oh. Could you?
One like this to get in there, but this is the wrong size.
Mm.
So I'll do it tomorrow. For now, I have to look and see what I did to the Brutus again.
Oh, you
You're just feeling that fire, aren't you?
Oh, he's not even here right now. He said he'd be right back.
Oh, that's right.
He's got to go get more Doritos.
Yeah,
Mexican
Mexican
Doritos.
I'm for the border.
kind. Too funny. On top of the shock towers. Meeting. I'm just looking through the chat. John says I broke UDR front drive shaft on the weekend. UDR doesn't like hard nose landings. Yeah. I see a few guys broke that part before. Luckily, I've gotten lucky. Mine hasn't broke yet.
Either do Mugans.
Mugans?
Yeah.
Isn't Mugen supposed to be real high end?
Oh, guys, I have a Mugen featured in one of my upcoming videos. Actually, it's going to come out soon.
Nice. Is it
Yeah.
Nitro Mugen?
Yeah, it's not mine, but, you know, if it's mine, I always say it's mine. But, you know, if I don't say that, that means it's not mine. But, yeah, it is probably one of the fastest ones I've seen.
Yeah, I heard those were good.
Yeah, you pay for what you get. One of those.
Yeah, I know they're expensive.
Yeah.
All my friends that race Mugans are always replacing parts on the front end. In fact, when I went up to Thornhill, I don't know if any of the guys that race Mugans finished their mains.
I gotta tell you, I mean, this was a 1/8 scale buggy. It was probably the lightest 8 scale buggy I've ever felt. Like I've basically driven like the cheaper Offnas at best, and they're heavy compared to this Mugen. It was, I couldn't believe it.
Uh-oh. He's choking on the Doritos.
I thought this guy said you.
Oh no!
Quality control.
He's had a picture swap. Look at that! It's like magic.
What'd you do? Run up to your hobby shop just now?
No, I just wanted to Tony to see it.
He's working on Brutus. You didn't hear him. He said he broke it again.
I stripped the slipper clutch this time.
Oh wow, really?
We launched it off of like a half pipe type thing, which is not built for. The Horizon Hobby guys were like, "Send it," and so we sent it. So they got to watch me break their truck.
BSRC, thank you, man. Give a shout out to the Spectrum Kid.
Wait.
The Spectrum Kid.
Me?
Thank you. Yeah, you're the Spectrum Kid.
Does that make me the used Nitro car kid? Probably.
The pizza vintage kid.
Yeah, the vintage pizza Nitro kid. Well, you got to work the word Prius in there somehow, but
I love me some vintage pizza.
Some vintage pizza. Needs to have some mold.
well, this was pizza from yesterday, so I guess you can call it one day vintage.
There you go.
There's like a vintage Prius come with like no working battery. I wonder.
No, the Prius is fantastic. Actually, I love it.
Hey, Jack
So I decided to showcase my my axe, fire truck here, and Tony left. What's up with that? What's going on?
Jack told Tony to send it to the rubbish dump.
Yeah, probably, huh?
I know. I think Tony's there. He's probably not got enough bandwidth on the thing because the sound still keeps coming through.
Oh, okay. Oh, look at that.
Oh, he was getting dressed up. He was getting his truck dressed up, ready.
Big reveal.
Here we go.
Here we go. There you go.
Here we
So
go.
this is like basically,
Put it up
the man of the hour right here. It's Tony and I.
He's got his
so-
on the back too.
Yeah.
So basically, what I want to
There we
do,
go.
and I don't know if Tony wants to, join or what have you, but we're kind of having like a little friendly beef, between each other.
There's no
So you
beef,
guys
man.
just
Your
choose your
truck
trucks,
is driven. Your
Over
truck
what?
is
What
driven. There's no
what
beef.
is the what are we trying
Well,
to pick?
which truck is better? Which one you like best? Which one
Different
performs
bodies,
best?
Okay,
stuff
give
like that.
us a 25-second rundown of the specs of your car, and then we'll.
Different body.
Different body, and actually, I'm
Bodies
running a
don't
real
matter.
Spectrum
Hold on, are they
receiver.
the same truck? I can't even tell.
Yes.
'cause-
Yes,
Oh,
it's the same truck. It's just a different body.
No,
What is
mine
this?
has metal. Mine
What
has
is this,
metal
like
gears.
a 10 scale truck? What is that?
Oh,
What
he's
class is it?
got Metal Gears, as he said.
How much are they new?
Cheap, they're pretty cheap. I
What
think
spec is it?
169,
Come, watch this.
189
What is it?
around there.
They're
Yeah,
160.
about 160.
160.
What's the spec? What are they? Brushless, ready to run? What are they like?
Two-wheel drive, 12-turn motor, 60 amp ESC quick run that they've rebranded Dynamite or whatever the ECX brand is.
And yes, and what Filthical said, these are Monster Jam trucks, so like I said, it's just competition, man. Friendly competition, between Tony and I.
Got it.
And here's the thing, I mean, I really do enjoy, Tony's channel. Don't think that I'm, have beef with him or anything like that, but I am calling him out on the truck.
Balls,
That's all.
just something to bust balls between friends.
Yeah. I mean, I said that the first time we had to move house.
So, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, so
I don't have anything
you
to worry
guys-
about. I've seen him drive, so we're good.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
Okay, so they're Monster Jam trucks, but are they like well driving? Do they drive well? Do they do what they're meant to do, or are they just basically just to stand there?
When I
I'll tell
drive
you-
it,
I'll tell you.
yes. When I drive it, that's the case.
Because the thing is, like, for me, I don't care about the bodies at all. Like, at all.
Well, that's a problem because these are all about the bodies.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I
these are
think
Monster
those-
Jam trucks.
If they
All
bring
right,
out,
RC Bastard Boy, let's gang up on him now.
yeah,
Let's go. Go for it.
if they
Give me all
bring,
you got.
if they bring out a range of those that, like, with officially licensed Monster Jam bodies that like sub $200, I can see them selling very well if they did quite a wide range of the bodies. Don't know what anyone else thinks.
Yeah,
Is the chassis
they're fun.
itself unique?
It's just like a Bigfoot, like a two-wheel drive Stampede. It's just
Okay, so
something
it's
fun.
basically a two-wheel drive Stampede. Okay, I understand.
Just
Well,
something
no. I mean, and also you got to understand that ECX is actually helping out hobby shops, throughout the country. That this is a hobby shop exclusive vehicle. Okay, you
I
cannot
remember
go
in the early
if-
2000s. No, probably in.
and look, if you go into eBay or if you go into anywhere else, these vehicles are well above $200. When you can actually go to your local hobby shop and pick it up like for much cheaper. So this is basically a true. You really basically have to walk into a local hobby shop and actually purchase it there. So that's a neat thing that ECX is doing, with local hobby shops. And myself, I do support, the local hobby shops. Why? Because, they do, teach you stuff and they're there, to help you out every step of the way if you have any questions or issues and stuff like that. So that's something that I really do, like about, ECX. And I don't know if Tony can relate or, say the same thing, but, like I said,
I
this
guess
was actually.
that's why I don't have one.
and
So
Yeah,
close
nitro
for
in
RC Life.
I was just going to say that, Steve. Sorry, I was just going to
Tab
comment.
for a monster and another tab for the collection. Cheers, bud. Appreciate it.
There you go, Steve.
Sorry, Steve. I didn't mean to cut you there. I just
Oh,
didn't.
no problem. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Bradley RC's in the house now. I don't think he was here earlier. Just wanted to say hi to him.
Well, you know what? Like, honestly, this whole hobby shop support thing, it's like, I think in the next couple of years, it's all going to be done for because that's it. The way of the future is they all order their stuff online anyway. It doesn't matter.
No, but the thing being, I was down at JJ Customs, right, and some guy came in with, and he'd got one of those new Unimogs that he'd bought online. He'd got all electrics, which he's taken off another truck and fitted and stuff, and he's got a problem with the tractors. With the Castle Bluetooth, a little link that fits in between the Castle motor and the ESC, the Bluetooth module. It worked in his old truck, and he fit it in a new one, and it didn't work. And he brought it in the shop and sort of said, "Well, can you fix it, guys?" And they very politely dealt with it, but they probably looked at it for about half an hour on there, and you're thinking, well, hang on, the guy's bought nothing from there at all, and then comes in with a major problem, and expects it fixed for free.
Yeah, if he would have bought it from there, they would have been happy to help me.
I mean,
And that's how my place is.
yeah.
That's how my hobby shop is.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Look,
guys. Every time I ever went to multiple hobby stores, their only goal was to sell me as much stuff as possible.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the experience I almost always.
You might have had a little bad luck with the experience because the guys I deal with are really cool.
This New York City, Steve. Oh, this ain't, you know.
Right,
How many hobby shops do you have near you, Hybrid?
Well, I used to live in different areas of New York City years ago. You know, when I grew up in like different parts, but I used to go to, like, I'm telling you, it was about 3 around like a good couple miles of each other at that time.
Were they like?
I don't really have a hobby shop, so I know what it's like not to have one.
Yeah.
And
back
look,
then,
and
like,
here's the
you
thing,
had
okay?
you had to go there, like you had to, because back then, like, you even shipping online, you had to pay for shipping almost all the time. So you just basically, it was cost benefit analysis as always, as it is with anything today. You know, we basically said, well, is this cheaper here? Is this cheaper there? You know, basically today I still buy fuel there because it's cheaper. That's all there is to it.
It's like when you were mentioning earlier about selling stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
Like, sell cars and then people like moan about like 30-35 bucks for the carriage, and then some, well, I can buy it like with no carriage. I can buy a new one with no carriage from Tower Hobbies. I'm like, well, okay, fine, spend like $100 more and buy it from there with free carriage, because you take the stuff to the post office, and I would think nearly every time I end up losing out by $5 or $10 on a carriage on the thing, particularly if I was to sell you a car and ship it here from west to east. It's just like crazy money. Yeah.
It's, you know, I mean, listen, it depends what level of service you expect. Of course, if you want to call up, you know, I know the other day I called up Red Cat customer support. It's as if they didn't even know they sell large scale RCs. But other than that, it's fine.
So look, and let me just say otherwise, okay? So look, even the truck that you have in front of you, I mean, I even hate to say this, but the truck's not even paid for, okay? My local hobby shop actually let me, you know, showcase the truck, you know, to all you guys, because I do have, you know, a YouTube channel here and there and whatnot, but this truck is currently on, and I quote, layaway, okay? So they just decided to say, you know, huh?
So I'm already in the lead then in this challenge.
Yeah, so I mean, and I just wanted, you know, just to, you know, have fun and games here with Tony, because I knew he was going to be here on the live chat. But, you know, my local hobby shop, I do support them 100%. Why? Because, you know, they're highly knowledgeable. Why? Because if there's stuff that I just don't know on what to deal with, you know, they're there with me, you know, every step of the way. Okay.
Well,
Customer service is a really, yeah, and you know,
this is where you're going to say it's on layaway, but not for you, but for a customer.
yeah, and so and here's the thing, okay, so I mean, I do believe in customer service, and of course, you know, some people do have bad experiences with other hobby shops. You can even ask me if I had bad experiences with hobby shops. Okay, I do have my preferred go-to local hobby shop here in my hometown. But then again, I mean, I do support them, you know, every step of the way. So
I'd like to
you
know what they think about us, though.
right?
Jack, take it easy, man. If you're still here, thanks for stopping in tonight.
And like, even like, for example, if I can say, you know, Driftomaniacs, I know he's always down there at JJ Customs, and you know, he's helping them also, you know, review and talk about, you know, the next brand new RC and stuff like that. I mean, I can also do that in my local hobby shop, but here the thing is, like I said, customer service, man, is key, you know, to stay in this business.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like they've.
Well, you're not going to get that in New York, so he's screwed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yes, that is the upside. There's also a downside. Basically, you know, years ago, hobby stores used to control all the supply. You know, if you wanted a Traxxas, sure. If you wanted an HPX, sure. If you wanted maybe an associate.
Did somebody just mute him?
I think Steve, what he just did.
No, it was.
Your
Did he mute it himself?
Hybrid, your sound's gone.
You got to hit the thing.
The microphone button.
No, let's see how long.
All right, is this better?
before he notices.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I was saying, there's also a negative side to this whole hobby store thing. I remember years ago, well, you were basically relegated to buying Traxxas or HPI where I shop. Probably many of you did too. Because the reason is those were the brands they would support. They had contracts with them to be their suppliers, distributors rather. If you wanted an off-brand RC, let's say, I don't know, some kind of, at that time, what was popular? What was like a popular low-end RC back then? It was not Yokomo. It was
Kyosho.
well, whatever. Chances are you wouldn't buy one of those because they would highly discourage you from making any order of an off-brand RC, which today you're free to choose anywhere you want, and that's what the market is. Do you guys see like my point of view?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
That's
the way
reality.
you speak, the way you're speaking is that you just had a horrible customer service.
No,
That's
it
your
wasn't
local
horrible.
hobby
It's
shop.
just I constantly kept buying overpriced HPIs. That's all that happened.
No, I mean it's not overpriced. You got to understand, they're there to sell you the product.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's
Like
what
if
I'm
for
saying.
example,
They're there
if
to
you're an
sell
entrepreneur,
one of three
I mean,
products.
don't you want to make money off the product? So
Well,
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
basically that's what the hobby shop
Yeah.
is there. Also, the hobby shop is
but
there.
our goal as the consumer is basically to resist. That's really our goal, in a matter of speaking, is to get as much as you can for as little as you can.
No, but do you understand, the customer service and the
Sure.
help, behind all of the hobby?
I
mean,
do
you
agree.
can just
they helped me a
basically
lot with
buy
my
a
first
bind and
Nitro. I
drive,
do agree.
vehicle and just read the instructions. But let's say you don't understand. I mean, you're gonna contact local support, or you just rather talk to somebody physically and help you out with all your stuff. It all just comes down to that.
No, I
Okay.
agree. Many times, I couldn't start my first Nitro. I went there 2-3 times. They did help me out. That did happen.
And that's what I mean. I mean,
I
and
agree.
here, like for example, I do own a bunch of RCs. If you check out my channel, I own a
Yeah.
bunch. Okay, and there's some that I just didn't understand. And one of my favorite RCs that I do own, okay, it's the Tamiya Avante. Okay,
Right.
that vehicle
That's a
gave me a headache.
collectible car.
Okay, it was a headache, building that car. Well, guess what? I went to my local hobby shop, and they helped me out with the rest. Why? Because they were there to help me. They were there, to help me out. So of
I'm
course,
surprised
man,
they
it's
actually knew
supply
what
and
to do.
demand. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things where, okay, so I have the product, they do serve the product. Now, help me fix it. And they're not there to actually give you or roll your eyes at you. They're there to help you out. And
Sure.
to me, I mean, I'm very gifted that I can walk into my local hobby shop. Hey, man, I have issues with this. Sure, Gabriel. Hey, man, welcome. Come on in. Let's help you out. That's the customer service that I get.
Well,
Yeah.
mine keep trying to sell me a Tamiya TT01 or TT02. I don't know, one of those on-road pan chassis. They keep trying to get me to join their terrible stock car drifting class or something.
Oh, it's fun. Even though they're terrible, they're fun when you get them together.
Yeah, but they make you pay for it for like being in the group.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. We have good times with racing. I don't know. I like Filthy Cole said, local hobby shop has ups and downs. Some people have good experience. Some people, don't.
Filthy Co's also saying that if I had trouble, building a Tamiya kit, you gotta understand, man. That Avante, it's not your typical grasshopper. Okay, when I actually built it, okay, I built it correctly, but what I just didn't understand is that when I moved the wheels forward, okay, the wheels in the back would move forward, and the wheels in the front would move backwards.
You had
And that actually,
backwards.
and that actually caught me off guard. Like, oh my god, like did I do this, right, and everything. So I went to my local hobby shop, like, and yes, I mean, they did laugh, say, you know what, this is the way it is. And I was like, oh my god, and like, you're serious? Like, yeah, man. And and here's the thing, man. They saw me so frustrated, and they actually said, look, man, we'll build this for you. We got you.
The axles, you gotta have them opposite, right?
Yeah, that's what he had the axles fighting each other.
I did the same.
Yeah, and yeah, and here's the thing. So I mean, one of the technicians there, he took the rest of the build, and then I just helped him out with the shocks, but I was physically there. but he was just taking charge, and I was just there. And then from there, we went to paint, and then another technician, painted the body for me, but he didn't actually finish it. That's the thing. But it's all behind, a lot of stuff, that's behind of that car. That's another reason why I don't run it. But yeah, I mean, any issue that I have, trust me, I do not hesitate to go to my local hobby shop. I don't.
Gotico says you're just messing with you, Gabe.
Yeah, and I know.
Let me ask you this: is there parking by your hobby shop? Because there isn't any by mine.
No, yeah, there's plenty of parking, man. There's
It must be nice.
there's 4 technicians, man, working there at the shop. If you go
We
in there,
got-
there's always busy. When you go in there, they're always on the customer, telling them, what do you want to do. And here's the thing, man. I'm their employee as well. I work seasonal there, during the winter time. So, so yeah, that's another thing.
Right.
But yeah, man. I mean, basically, I understand that the online thing is just big, and I can't do anything to stop it or anything. I mean, I'm actually for it. Sometimes it's easier to have it ship it to your house than go out and just go out there and buy it physically. I do get that point of view, but hobby shops are here, and that's what other hobby shops don't understand, is that customer service is key to stay in this business.
Yeah,
If you're an owner of a hobby shop and you're acting like a dummy, you're scaring customers away, then yeah, I mean, you're not gonna last in this business. What you
came
got
up
to
with
do is be
dummy
very
after all of
spontaneous.
that?
You gotta learn your stuff, and talk back up with Tony over here, with his little Brutus over here, and have some fun.
I
My
destroyed
hobby
the
shop
third
always
gear.
tells me they can order anything I want. Well, I can do the same thing too, and I have to wait till they have a big enough order to place it. Because usually when I need a part,
Oh
I need
my
a part.
God, there's a full house
Oh
in here.
my goodness!
What?
Hey, Tank.
Hey, how you doing? We just went to
Evening.
see a UFC match. Me and my buddy Francois. So that's Francois, and I'm Francois. So we're just came back, and I'm dropping him off.
I don't
And
think we
just
can
wanted
hear
to
anybody.
drop
Can
by
we
and
hear
say hi.
anybody? I can't hear nobody.
Two Franks
Yeah.
don't make a right.
That's right. Frank, don't make it right. Yeah, sure they do. Frank Square. Okay, I just want to drop by and say hi and bye. I'm
All
going
right,
home now.
thanks for dropping by, buddy.
Bye, guys.
Take it easy.
See you, Tank.
Yeah, on the local hobby store service, one thing I would say, like in New Jersey, I bought my first Mamba X ESD, and within like 2 days, it just failed. And they phoned through for me, got it replaced under warranty, and the guy said, "Oh, but they're out of stock at the minute. It's going to be out of 2 weeks before we get one in." And the hobby store said, "Well, okay, Rich, you have our new one out of stock, and we'll just put when the warranty one comes back in, we'll put it back in stock for you." And I think that's the difference your local hobby store makes compared to buying it online. If you'd done the same thing online, you'd be waiting 2 weeks for new SD.
Yeah, and I agree. Really easy.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Oh, on that
And
on that arm I bust on the Notorious the other morning. JJ Customs, they've given me another. They've not got the RPM ones in stock, so they've given me a spare armor Notorious arm that they had in stock. Sorry, boom. And they've given me a spare one in stock until I can use that, fix the car, and probably get the RPM ones in. I think that's the kind of support you get.
All right, guys. Well, it is just about time to shut her down. It is 11.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting late over here.
And me and Tony didn't talk about a lot of beef, between our trucks. What's going on?
Yeah.
We
And I
can't.
didn't say a lot of stuff like the bodies don't matter, which I will next time.
And nobody's mentioned Spectrum radios.
Oh, I'm trying
Oh,
to
man.
talk before we do.
You're right.
Hey, Tony, just before we go, Tony, I do have a real Spectrum receiver on there, so watch out.
Watch out.
I actually don't mind the controller. I'm going to go out there and say that. It has a lot of, it has more controls on it than the Tactic one, I think, did. So Tactic gave you a few options. I think that this new Spectrum actually has more
Yeah,
features built into it.
it does. Just
So
real shitty.
it must be that awesome receiver it comes with.
All right, I will go down the table. You guys want to say bye to our crowd here? We got BSRC,
Have a good night, everybody.
Green Frog RC,
Hey guys, have a great night.
Hybrid,
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Hope to see this on my channel soon.
Cool.
Richie Jerkomaniacs,
Thank you very much. Great session tonight, guys. Really enjoyed it.
RC Badger Boy,
Hasta luego, amigos.
Scottzilla,
Had a great time. Have a great weekend, everyone.
and CCXRC.
All right, we'll see you guys. Brutus rules.
Nah.
And thanks for showing up in the hangout tonight and on the live. And we'll see you on the next one. Later.